Hey YouTube, this is Hannah and I am here for my 30-week update. I am 30 weeks today. So, I'm actually getting to do this on time. Yay! So a lot of exciting things. I'll start first with our ultrasound that we did at 29 weeks, 5 days. And so I found this place and we went in and just, I loved everything about it. It was just an awesome environment. I liked the lady, the tech who did it. Everything was really, really good. So, it was my husband, both my parents, my sister, my niece, and my parents-in-law and my brother-in-law. So we're all there. And that's another thing I like. The room was pretty big, and there was a lot of seating, plenty for everybody, and then a big screen, and then, you know, she had her little screen, but everybody was looking at the big screen. So it was like so at first he kept having his hand in his face like he did when he was smaller in our first ultrasound. So he was like this the whole time. We couldn't see his face, and I so I got up and I started doing like all this stuff, moving like this and forward and backward and just all this stuff. So it was really funny. And you know, my husband and I, we tried, you know, talking to him, and so I laid down, kept trying and trying. There he was. So finally he moved his hand and we just got the most amazing look at him, and I just I started crying because it was, he was so beautiful. You just can't picture how they're gonna look, and I was like, oh, and I fully expected him to look just completely all like my husband, but I think he actually looks like a good mix of both of us, actually. So, anyways, he's just so gorgeous, man. And you know, one time in the ultrasound, we saw him open his eyes. Like, he opened them and he looked and then he closed his eyes again. It was so crazy. And it was so funny because his foot was up in his face. Like, he had his hand and then his foot was over here, and we got like a perfect picture of his beautiful little foot. It was so cute. You know, and she checked the heart rate. It was like 163. And also she measured his, I forgot the name again. I don't know, it's some leg bone, your biggest leg bone or something. Anyway, she measured that, and by that it said I was measuring 29 weeks and 2 days. So it was pretty much basically where I was. So he was measuring good, and she thinks he's probably like about between 3 and 4 pounds, somewhere around that. I think he's like 3 pounds, a little bit over 3 pounds. That's what I think by how I feel. And so it was so amazing. We got a DVD of the whole ultrasound, and it has like all these cute lullabies playing, and we got a disc of images, and we got some printed images, which I will show you guys right now. And my husband loved it. I loved it. Everybody just, it was so amazing. So let me show you guys these pictures. Hopefully you can see them. I don't know. There's this one. They're all of his face, and you'll see his arm in there all the time. He had his arm up there. This one you can see his arm, and at the bottom his little toes. There's his hand right there, and there's his little toes right there. See his feet? Aww. It's so cute. So all these are of his face. This one, he has his mouth open. He looks like my husband when he's gonna sneeze. Oh. Another little peek at his face. And here's the colored ones. This one's a little bit blurry. Still cute though. There's that one. And I like this one because it looks like he's smiling. His mouth is open a little bit. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, so then there's this one. And this one is my favorite one. I just thought this one's so precious. So this is my baby. Do we look alike? Hmm? Anyways, so that was an awesome experience. Symptoms: my belly is itching really bad. Yeah, so anyways, so I found out from my midwife, and just a heads up for you guys, for itchy belly, obviously don't scratch. That's not good. They'll take away the vitamins. Also, if you do, because I started using Vaseline with cocoa butter on my belly at night, don't do it. Apparently Vaseline, petroleum jelly, and baby oil are all bad, and they'll take out the vitamin, I don't know, one of the vitamin B or something. They'll take it out from there. Even the Palmer, she said, my midwife, she said that it has some good stuff, but some stuff it'll take out the stuff too. So the best thing to use for your belly, she said, excuse me, apricot oil. I know it sounds weird, apricot oil. You can get it from either like a natural health store, or some still have it at a grocery store. So apricot oil. Anyways, so itchy belly, my ribs feel so full, and I feel really big and uncomfortable, and I've had lots of, random shooting pains, growing pains. I feel him moving real low, and just, so all that stuff, like, I'm definitely feeling the third trimester feeling of being, like, bigger. I have not taken my maternity pictures yet. Tomorrow I'm going to take the ones of just me, and then on my husband's next weekend off, we're going to take the maternity pics of us together, so I'll let you know how that goes. Today I have my midwife appointment, and I gained 5 pounds since last month, which I was actually really surprised, but I know the baby's getting bigger. So that's a total weight gain of 17 pounds so far that I've gained, but my midwife is still really pleased with it. She says I'm doing good. My blood pressure was not high, but my midwife said it was high for me, as in, like, it wasn't what I usually am. It was a little bit more, but it wasn't high to, like, when someone has high blood pressure and they need to be worried about it for preeclampsia. So she wasn't worried about that, but she said it's probably because of the extra weight I was carrying, and I had just eaten, so a golden corral. Anyways, yeah, so my next appointment is in February 8th, and after that I'll come in 2 weeks, then after that every week until the due date. It's getting close, I'm so excited. Oh, I can't believe it. And other exciting news, our house, and the baby's heartbeat was good and loud. It was 153, and my protein was good, and I think that's it. So that looks good. Our house is here, and it's on our land, and we're getting all this stuff taken care of, so hopefully soon, after everything's situated, we'll be moving in, so that'll be really exciting. So anyways, let me think. So I think that's all I'm thinking of right now. Oh, my midwife did tell me, I asked her if there was anything else I should start taking. And listen, if you're pregnant, you really, really should take chlorophyll, because it's all natural, and I mean, my midwife just says that it's just really, really good. It's good for everything. It's just like a natural cleanser and a natural thing for your body. And if you take it, I mean, it even lowers your chance of blood clotting, or it's just really good. So also, I asked her if there was anything else I need to start taking now that I'm, in last trimester. She said that I could start taking the evening primrose oil. So, yeah. Anyways, so let me show you guys my belly. I'm wearing a new maternity outfit today, and I'll measure. So this is, it's really dark, you guys, sorry. I'm wearing this maternity shirt here, and I'm wearing, has, I'm wearing these maternity leggings. So anyways, my belly from the front. I'm sorry it's a little dark. Belly from the side. So, I'm going to show you guys my belly. And then we'll measure. Okay, here's my belly from the front at 30 weeks. And side. Oh wow, it looks big. Front and side. Let me measure it for you guys. Oh, this thing is so cold. Let me see. Okay, we're just a little bit past 39. Or, yeah, just, I guess a little bit past 39. So, that is my belly and upgrades, ultrasound, all that good stuff. So, I guess I'll update you guys at week 31 and let you know how it's going. So, anyways, hope you all have a good day. Bye!